And welcome everyone to a Scouts of Entertainment Reforged replay. It's a nice 5v3, so kick back, relax and enjoy. Before we get started, if you'd like to send me through other Reforged replays or other Total War replays like Rome 2, Warhammer 2, etc., there are now links displayed on your screen and also in the description below. I also have a PayPal option, Subscribestar, Patreon, or Stream as donation link if you'd like to support my work. It does really help the channel. But if those aren't options for you, then please remember to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, tick that bell for notifications, and leave your own thoughts about this battle in the comment section below. And with that, let's jump in. So, our first defender is the person who sent me in the replay, Torrez. He's commanding the realm of Dorwinian. I've got to remember to breathe in between sentences. I feel like I'm talking too much and then I can't breathe. And I have to stammer a little bit, but I'll try and talk a bit more slowly from here. So, we've got some Moquindi bows here. We got some Evelyn Vinegard, 2 units there. We have some Moquindi Glade Lords, good unit, but we'll struggle to use them until the enemy breaks through, if they break through. I don't really see them being effective otherwise. Next we have 2 units here of Nandor Glade Guard, great unit. We got some Heavenly Marksmen next. We've got 2 units total. Some Moquindi Bows. A 3rd unit of Nandor Glade Guard. We got 3 units here of Evelyn Infantry. 2 units of Moquindi Pikes. Moquindi Glade Masters, the elite unit of Dorwinian. Evelyn Hammer Guard. So these guys are the elite agility unit of Dorwinian, I'd say, and these guys are the heavy hitters. We've got 2 more units of Evelyn Marksman. That's a lot of marksmen that he's brought with him. Looks like he's got like 4 units there total now. We got some more Evelyn Vinegard, and I think that's it for him. Next we have Umbar, commanded by High King Gil-galad. Looks like Gil-galad gave himself an upgrade. We've got some Harbingers of Casimir, some of Krondas Legion, 3 units. Some Balka Shield Bearers, 2 units there. Duneum Shield Guard, 2 units. And Corsair Blackguards, 2 units. We've got some Warlords of Umbar. Again, an elite cavalry unit. We've got some Naru Sentinels. And the rest of his armies over here. Naru Royal Guard. Some Balakith Marksmen, 2 units there total. These guys here I don't think are armoured up. Actually, let's just go for a closer look. Maybe they are. We've got another unit of Krondas Legion. We got some Duneum Shield Guard guarding the bridge. And I think we'll go to the 3rd and final defender today, which is Arthedain, commanded by everyone's favourite ranger, Blue Ranger. We've got some Arthedain Marksmen here, 2 units, armoured up. Some Wardens of the North. We got some dismounted Fornost Aaron Knights here, 3 units. Some Anumas Gate Guards, a Trebuchet. Dismounted Knights. Dismounted Knights of Anuminas. Arthedain Pikemen, not armoured up at all actually, 3 units there. And we've got, as I said, 2 units of marksmen before. And the rest of these units appear to be hidden. I can't see too much more than that actually. A little bit odd. We got a unit over here, could be Athenian Rangers, could be Grey Company. We'll keep an eye out for Rangers, Dundon Troll Slayers definitely. There are no units that appear to be inside the city, from what I can tell on the map anyway. And I think we'll go to the first of 5 attackers today, which is Rune, commanded by Living Saint Clicks. Good name. We've got some Camille's Chosen here. Luke Gamp Rim, 2 units. Like Flag Rim, 3 units. Like Siren Rim, 2 units. Like Nodium, 2 units. Dragon's Breath Artillery. Dragon's Wrath Crossbowmen. We got Eastbourne Warriors, 4 units there. Appear to be half armoured up. Now, crossbows are kind of like the Blackhawk Engineers these days. They are very, very good, so make sure your enemy's nice and blobbed up to maximise your kill count. Next, we have his ally, Isengard, coming by Beastie Kont. We got some Uruk-hai Berserkers here, some Nazgûl, Trolls of the White Hand, as I said, Uruk-hai Reavers. We've got Uruk-hai Pikes here, 3 units, 4 units here of Uruk-hai Infantry. We've got 2 units of Dunnington Clansmen, 2 units of Dunnington Veterans, Half-Orc Spear Guard, 2 units there. I'll keep an eye out for Sniper Skirmishers. But, curiously enough, no Uruk-hai crossbows. It's like one of the rare times I haven't seen them. Next we have Harad, commanded by the Trumpster. We got some Trollmen of Harad here. 2 units actually. We've got some 2 units of dismounted Serpent Guard armoured up. We've got some Mumakil, don't see them here very often. We've got 2 units of Muhai Beast Hunters. Demons of the Desert, Champions of Nufrat. I was wondering where those guys were. Muhai Beast Tamers, 2 units. This is like a light tier pike unit. Or spear unit, sorry. We've got some Muhai Berserkers, 2 units there. Muhai Warriors, definitely the equivalent of cannon fodder to Mordor, really. We've got some Haradrim Spearmen, light tier troops, sorry. Good to send in, good to blob up, good to try and get your enemy to waste ammo on, really. Okay, next we have Dolemroth, commanded by Firewolf. He's got some Imperial Riders here, some Belfast Marines, Tirith Marksmen, Haven Guard, General is in that unit. We've got some Blackstone Renegades, Edhelm Men at Arms. These guys here do not appear to be armoured up at all. We've got some Dornell Swordsmen, 2 units of civilians. I don't know why they're always classed as heavy infantry, but they are. We got some Dornell Archers. We got some Edhelm Men at Arms here, Blackstone Renegades. I think I've already called out the 2 units of Men at Arms there, not armoured up. We've got 2 units of Halberdiers and 2 units here of Imperial Champions. Keep an eye out for the Wanderers of Nimrodel. We might see them, might not. Finally, we have Mordor, commanded by a well-known veteran, Uranger 01. We've got some Moron Archers here, 2 units. Some Troll Drummers. We've got some Orc Fighter. Looks to be just 1 unit, just really not spread out, I should say. Just 1 unit, bobbed up 250 men in that one. We got Moron Infantry here, 4 units, and some Temple Executioners, it would seem. These guys here do appear to be armoured up. Yes, they are. You can tell because of the silver helms, as I always say. Next, we have Moron Halberds. We got Blackguard of Barad-dûr, 2 units there, and some Olog High. 2 units of Orc Javelins and Temple Guard. I like these guys, Temple Guard. They're a good anti-cav unit, as I always say. They're pretty accurate too. Not as accurate as the Elven King, nowhere near as accurate as the Elven King or Watchers of the Golden Wood, but they are very good. And if you need to take down enemy cav that are harassing your army, protect these guys because they will help you take them out for sure. But for now, let's get the siege started. Enjoy. Now, we always see the attackers contemplate using these bridges. Some do, some don't. Some go for the... Sometimes they all just go for the main land bridge crossing. We'll see. Imperial Riders, again, be struggling... I think Fold might struggle to use these guys. It won't be much good to him unless he can get past all the defenders. If he tries to send them up, the Windy Bows will fire on them. We've got Blue Ranger, so it looks like we might have a grace period here as Blue Ranger gets himself into position. Or he might not. We'll see. It looks like Firewolf is sending some civilians forth. We'll keep an eye out on them. But for now, we'll do a small cut here and see you soon. Alright guys, Firewolf has sent 1 unit of civilians into the Lion's Den. It looks like Torrez put his Darwinian Vanguard into a shield wall formation. Very smart. Should allow them to take out pretty much all the civilians here and sustain little to no casualties at all. But it looks like that Trebuchet got some nice hits actually on the Edhelm Halberdiers. We've got a few casualties here. Nice clump of troops. About 20 men or so. Yeah, that's what you want to see. Oh, it could be good. No, nah, just a little bit too short or too high. Not much Firewolf can really do there. He's got his troops into loose formation for the most part. So yeah, he's doing it right. The only units that could be in jeopardy are the Imperial Riders, Belfast Marines, and Tirith Marksmen. Looks like the civilians are being whittled down. Actually, they've only lost about 20 men. Oh no, 50. Got some Dornell Archers firing in now as well. Hang on. Okay, so it looks like the attackers are moving up on the bridge. I just noticed. I was just trying to see whether the Evelyn Vanguard sustained any casualties at all. It looks like, what did he do with these McQuindy bows? Oh, he took them off the hill. The Rangers replaced them with some marksmen up here. Yeah, the traditional tactic of sending up light tier troops doesn't fool the veterans. They're not firing in at all. They're saving their ammo for the big guns later on. We've got 1 unit of marksmen here, firing on the Dornell Archers. This isn't too good for Firewolf. He's getting extra hits here on his Dornell Swordsmen and civilians, so... Torrez definitely has the better. And he's also mixing in his civilians with his archers, so he's affecting the accuracy of half of his archers, I think, at least. That's not the best. Civilians here broken, coming back. Probably would reform, sorry. Right now, I think Torrez has some ammo to spare, so he can weaken these guys a little bit. He doesn't want to get hits on the civilians, so I get that. He's definitely aiming for the archers. What the hell? Cannon's firing in. Oh, nice hit.
We're under attack! We're under attack!
Jeez. Like, make a hole! Make a hole! No, you don't want to abandon your formation just because you've got a Dragon's Breath cannon firing at you. Could be worse, because you've got your enemy bearing down on you right now. Okay, got some doing my peacekeepers I didn't comment on earlier. It looks like these guys here are armoured up. Stallion veterans moving in. This is where a nice, well-placed trebuchet shot could come in handy. So where is it? It was firing before. Oh, there it is. Could be what Blue Ranger's preparing to do. I mean, some pinpoint shots would send most of these guys into a nice chain route, which is what you want. Because while they're retreating us, we can get a lot of kills very easily, with little effort. Looks like Gil-galad's setting up his Adunium shield guard. Got a nice shadow there on all the men. So it'll be curious that he put pikemen on the right flank, but not the left. Instead he just put his Dune peacekeepers there. Okay, it does seem like Blue Ranger is attacking with his pikemen. The Dune shield guard needs to be committed just to push back the Stonely Clansmen just a little bit. Because they're outflanking the pikemen and causing Blue Ranger a small headache there. And while this horde does look menacing, you got to remember it is mostly light tier troops here, so most of the units from any faction can handle this. It just looks worse than it really is, as the expression always goes. And a lot of players get prompted to fire in their javelins and their archers. I mean, people sometimes say to use a few volleys from the rangers, and that is a good idea because these are light tier troops, low armoured. You can get a lot of damage, a lot of casualties very easily with the rangers, and this enables your other units, your infantry, like the Dismounted Faunus Area Knights, for instance, to just like cut the enemy down even faster without sustaining too much damage to themselves. So it's all about killing your enemy as fast as possible without losing too many men or sustaining as little damage as possible. That is your goal. That is always how the winners usually determined at the very end. People are saying right now, well, duh, scouts, of course. So yeah, I deserve that. Okay, Sniper skirmishes coming in. Now the fire looks very erratic because the unit is so far spread out, and that's not by design. Looks like some units just got split as they came across the bridge. The pathfinding on this bridge still hasn't been fixed. Maybe it's just difficult to fix. We don't know. I'm not an expert. But it looks like Beast didn't put these guys into loose formation, because when they are lining up, they are lining themselves up into tight formation. Which is why we see Torrez getting so many kills on them so quickly. And Blue Ranger. Beastie should probably abandon this attack while he still can. With these guys. He's lost more than half the unit and hasn't been able to fire a single volley, and that's not his fault. It's just because most of the unit's not here yet, and maybe they don't have a target. I mean, I guess they could fire on the Doom Shield Guard with relative ease, but sometimes they won't fire until all the unit has formed up. See, these guys are broken, but some units for the Snaga are still back here. So we've got Parkman coming in. These are always a good guy. Sorry, a good target to go for. We've got Opini both shooting in. Artillery marksmen halted their fire. Evelyn marksmen firing in. How are you going on the bridges? Still got some more activity here on the bridges. We've got some General swordsmen being sent in. Okay, Evelyn marksmen here. Out of ammunition. Most of the fire there is pretty accurate. Going after the Dawn Element at Arms. Just because, you know, you can think you have a lot of ammunition and all of a sudden use it all. You don't want to use it all too early. Like, you can see that Torrez does still have a lot of ammunition still in play, but we do know that has been firing in for a little while with a couple of units. One's already run out. We've got some Royal Archers here firing in. Looks like they're targeting the Carandas Legion of all things. And for some reason, Gil Galad is not firing on the Moron Archers. I mean, they're bunched up, they're in a tight space. You think, you know, fire in 4 or 5 volleys would get a lot of kills, a lot of damage. Just take it longer for Mordor to kill his Carandas Legion or do damage to it. I mean, Moron Archers is a target to go after. I mean, they are Mordor's, like, I think, mid-tier archer unit. They're a threat. They can get a lot of kills. They can do a lot of damage. They're not a unit you want to just allow to shoot at you with impunity. I mean, he's setting up his infantry, and that's a mistake. The way he's sending it in, they're all clumped up. They're all single file. It's just making it easier for Mordor to get extra kills here on his units. Now, they're firing in on the Orc fodder of all things. Is there a reason for that? Is there Orc javelins in here? Actually, they could be going after the Troll drums. No, they're going after the Orc fodder. That's very interesting. I don't know why they're doing that. Because some Casimir's Rangers here that are loading up. I'll head back to the main bridge assault in a second. We got the Temple Executioners being sent in. This is one of Mordor's best troops, and he's sending them in as a frontline assault unit. By frontline assault, I mean the first guys to really go into battle. And these guys usually sent in midway through towards the end of the battle, when most of the army's already in the fight. But he's sending them in first, pretty much.
We are under attack.
Okay, we're getting some extra archer unit support there. Sorry, extra archer support. Because that's from the second unit of Balakath Marksman. Okay, we've got the Mummakill coming in. Let's head back to the land bridge. Got the Arthane Marksman here from Blue Ranger firing in for the backs. Jeez. I wonder if did they kill the marksman? Oh no, they're getting back up. We've got Burno Troll Slayers in the house. The Achilles heel of all number kill are javelin units. And fire arrows, but especially javelin units, first and foremost. They take their number kill much, much cooler. Oh, okay, here we go. Here we go. We got a number kill that's killing absolutely everybody. Now, what's going to be annoying here for both sides is the way these number kill have collapsed and died. It's going to make it tough for defenders to form their formations. Like defensive and attacking units are going to get caught here on these number killers as they come through. So a big headache just became a reality here for both sides to get through this. This is now a maze. This is even harder to get through than it already is. But you know, while it's hard for the attackers, it's going to be just as hard for the defenders to hold it as well. Oh no, was that okay, that was from the Dragon's Breath cannon. That was a lot of friendly fire there. There was some good fire there on the defenders, but that triggered a mass chain right here for the attackers. That is not good. The attackers did not need that at all. Okay. The left flank is still intact.
Badly bloodied. They have lost half their men.
Here we go. That was good work. Oh, we had a ricochet. That worked out nicely there for the attackers. It is 17 to 32%. Trolls of Light Hand being committed now. To 33. That is Ranger fire right there. Doing on Rangers, sure enough. See those guys getting bloodied up very quickly. Recon infantry, pretty much a full unit being sent in. Recon berserkers down to 14, so they were committed a little bit early.
Almost certain.
20 to 36%. Defenders still in charge here, but balance of power not in their favour at the moment. It's the same Evelyn Vanguard unit. Probably the marksman should just be stationed next to them or behind them, just to bolster that defense there a little bit. Got the Dolamroth troops just throwing themselves into them, and they're halfway through in the centre. We've got a mixture here of Blackstorm Renegades and arms. One actually just slipped through there. That's why I suggest to put another unit behind them, just to bolster that defense there, keep them inside the bridge. Okay, we've got an absolute sea of blackness here coming across the bridge. I don't usually see this very often. This would be a good time to bring up some ranger units if they had any nearby. Oh yep, they got them. Oh man, this is going to hurt. This is really going to hurt. I don't know what your ranger was thinking here. Yeah, we'll see how bad it is. Oh man.
Certain.
Okay, 25 to 40. Still sticking around that 16 to 15% variance. The Halberds are coming in. They'll help defend against the Warlords for sure, and the Grey Dwarfs. But they got to get across that bridge first. Now, I suppose the only really good thing that would come from this like your ranger's losing a ton of men as he crosses this bridge. Now the Temple Guard, where are the Temple Guard firing at? They should be firing to the Rangers to try and drive them back. The Rangers are still firing on most of your Rangers' army. Sorry, the good thing about setting in going for a mass push like this is it would distract the defenders quite a lot. They would scramble to send over reinforcements. They might take their attention a little bit off the land bridge. You've got your Ranger immediately trying to spread himself out here. He is severely weakened though by those Casimir's Rangers. Those Casimir's Rangers would have got a lot of kills just now. And now it becomes a question of whether or not High King Gil-galad can hold him here. You got to get the modern halberds front and center. Good charge there from the warlords.
The enemy force remains.
You've got the Temple Guard and Modern archers firing in on the warlords there. Yeah, they're being chased off there by the Temple Guard. Modern archers just broke. Unit of 115. Wow. Okay. Delamroth not sending over his men so aggressively. Mandal Guard standing by. The Rangers dismounted Foremost Aaron Knights. 31 broke. Got the Pity Pikes doing our Troll Slayers in region. We're almost halfway through this right now. More Eastbourne Warriors being sent up. Yeah, this is a hell of a light show, but basically the ammo works the same way as it would just a standard archer unit. Oh, there's no special damage from this. I think we've got the Mapindi bows firing on the Lochnarim. Got Uruk infantry being fired upon. This unit obviously broke before because it's 68. They're coming back into the battle. We've got some Duno Rangers here. I don't know what they're shooting at though. Let's have a quick look. I think they're targeting Snagger skirmishers. Based on the shots, we've got a full unit of Urukai Pikes and Moorhide Beast Tamers coming in. I think the Duno Rangers are going for the Snagger skirmishers. Alrighty, they switched their targets.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, for defeat seems almost certain.
Attackers stepping up their assault. Bolstering wave 2. Got some Nazca High being sent in, so Beastie's pretty much commanded Balkans. Gee, what's the word I'm looking for? Committed, that's right. Committed pretty much all his army here at this point. Ooh, that could have been bad. Let's have a quick look at that. Oh no, that was, what was that? Oh, that was actually a lot of friendly fire there. Looks like he took out pretty much all of the Evelyn Vanguard unit and broke it. Or what was left of it. Okay, Blue Ranger has some Royal Court of House Amlath. I did not know that before. These guys here could take on and defeat the Warlords of Umbar. Warlords of Umbar down to 16 here. The Royal Court hasn't outnumbered 2 to 1. We've got some Casimir's Rangers here. Warlords should probably target them. Oh, hang on, my bad. I'm thinking, but this is Gil-galad's troops. No.
It seems almost certain.
Okay, so what we're seeing so far is actually a good argument, or presenting a good case to bring cavalry to this particular map, this particular kind of siege. What makes it so effective is Firewolf doesn't have any pikes, any speed in its front and center here to bolster this attack. As such, these units are very vulnerable to cav charges. But now, this is good news here for Firewolf. It looks like we got the defenders sort of surrounding the forces of Dalamroth, providing a protective kind of shield against their cavalry, against their own cavalry from charging them. So we've got, of course, what Blackguard's doing here is trying to break Imperial champions by getting in amongst their ranks. So maybe it was a mistake for Torrez to bolster his defense with his troops. We had the Warlords of Umbar and the Royal Corps pretty much owning these guys here, killing them off, driving them back, breaking their troops. How's Mordor's assault going? Oh, actually,
seems almost certain.
It's going pretty good, actually, all things considered. I feared the worst that he was destroyed here. Got some good fire there from the Orc Javelins. A unit of 108 Evelyn Vanguard broke. That is crazy. The good news for Torrez, if these guys mostly survive, he'll get them back. And 90 men is still better than nothing. We've got Bellic Axguard coming in. These guys here look like they're armoured up. Okay. Ranger has some troops left here, but it looks like he's still in a bit of trouble. We got some Orc Javelins here, 156. We're still with ammunition. Your Ranger does not want to lose these guys. He probably... I think this attack is lost for him if he tries to pursue it. I don't think he has the forces to keep the cavalry at bay. We've got the Royal Corps, we've got the Warlords, and we've got the Glade Lords here. I think if he wants to save his Orc Javelins, or what he can, he needs to get them back across the bridge and come across the land bridge, basically. I don't think he has the troops for it. His entire left flank just collapsed. He's got no troops left over here, they're all broke. Orc Javelins 43, Temple Guard down to 64. Troll Dummers aren't known for their attack. So yes, your Ranger's in a lot of strife right here. 61 to 68 though, so the attackers are fighting their way back into this. They've halved the variance before, the variance that we saw before. Also, Blackguard's obviously used up all their ammunition. We've got Rune here, commanding a second wave. Sorry, third wave, I should say. We've got some Black Flag Grim that have made it through. Okay, this is the furthest, sorry, we've seen the attackers come through. Excuse me. Black the Rim out of ammunition. We've got the White Flag Rim breaking through a little bit on the left here. It doesn't look like the defenders are retreating into the city. We've got some Royal Guard here just running around right now. The Ranger definitely moving up his trebuchet to fire directly into the attacking troops. The attackers have got to push here quickly. I don't know if they see the trebuchet moving in, but they got to get in. They got to get through this, and they got to get through this in the next 2 minutes, or they're going to sustain a lot of casualties here, and their attack could be in jeopardy. Blue Ranger racing to get his trebuchet to that ledge. And he can pretty much shoot directly into this nice blob of troops here that he has available to him. And we've got a ton of Black Sun Ring, at least 200-300 men all here. A lot of javelins coming in here. No Royal Guard here. Under fire from Wild Beast Hunters. Oh, that's brutal. I think we've got the Locust Narim trying to set, or trying to, I was going to say set the trebuchet on fire, but I don't know if they can do that. Royal Guard sustain casualties very, very quickly. Okay, there goes your Rangers General. He's gone. Alright, Beast Hunters out of ammunition, being sent in. Trebuchet crew is reforming. Looks like he's struggling a little bit to get to fire. Dolomroth committing more men to his attack. It looks like he's almost across. But he's still got Gil-galad troops to deal with. Torrez also has some men over there. Okay. Looking at the target, looks like the center is his target. That fire was from the Dragon's Wrath crossbows before. Right, neat. Maybe he's out of ammunition.
They have lost half their men.
Oh, they set one of the trebuchets on fire. Now that's what the defenders want to see. Dragon's Wrath crossbows waste ammunition like that. We got armor-piercing rounds coming in here. That's from the Wardens of the North, from Blue Ranger. Well done to Room for setting on fire one of the trebuchets. Yep, he's definitely lurking around. Okay, trebuchet crew must be out of ammunition. Vienna Rangers retreating. Okay. 75 here to 79. So the attackers looking good. This is the best we've seen the attackers look so far in this match. Alright. Good fire there from the Dragon's Wrath crossbows. Got some heavy infantry being sent in. Their center is looking very, very weak.
It's time to press the attack.
Trebuchet crew being sent in, but they won't really hold much longer. $77 to 80. Okay, some good fight here from the Dunedain Rangers. Let's have a look. Ah, moving again. We're under fire from the lake they're in. Fire from the Corsair Blackguards.
Only half the enemy force. Good tidings.
Okay, there goes BC's General, I think. I think the Rangers are aiming for the Cumbal's Chosen. That's another unit we don't see Room bringing a lot these days. The Rangers reloading. Rangers doing a good job of thinning out Rune's army. Oh, Demons of the Desert here under fire. They'll move just a little bit more to the right. Use that Normikill's corpse as a shield. Okay, they're losing troops fast. 56 now. I don't know if the Dunedain Ranger can get through that corpse. have a look. Looks like Trump's just going to go for it. No, it looks like they can go through. We'll offer no protection. Probably going to pull them back. Beam is down to 34 now. Doing Rangers switching targets. Shiny Hayden Guard here. Belfast Marines reloading.
Defeat seems almost certain.
85 to 86. There's 1% now separating between them. The Royal Court here should be charging straight into the backs here of the Pale of the Champions. That's exactly what he's going to do. But the Warlord's coming in as well. Attacking from two different angles. Oh, that was okay. It was good. They still got a lot of kills, but I think the Warlords blunted the Royal Court's charge a little bit. They got in each other's way. Alright. Looks like all the troops there. Looks like the defenders pulled back all their men once Uranger was defeated.
Defeat seems almost certain.
They're running low on Axe Guard. Defenders want to probably try and keep their cavalry at bay. We got here some Duno Rangers from Blue Ranger. I don't know where they're going. The ones to the north are here. They're battling the Centroman of Harad. We've got some Camillus Chosen here. Good target for the Duno Rangers. I don't know if he's going to go for them. We've got a full unit of Acronis Legion. Okay, they're going to go for the Champions of Nafarat. We've got some Affinity Glaymasters too behind them. I thought the Camillus Chosen would have been a better target. To 90 here. Like some will deter the Cav. Alright, so Gilgalad is providing Blue Ranger a chance to get a lot of nice kills here on Living Saint. I think the Rangers need to move a little bit to the left before they fire in, just to reduce the risk of friendly fire.
It is coming for us!
See, while most of that fire does look pretty good, he's getting some friendly fire. Those Belfast Marines are broken, so he's fine. 92 to 92. Got some Harbingers of Casimir, full unit of the Coronus Legion. We've got some Donal Archers here as well, some Imperial Riders. They can do a lot of damage here and ruin the defender's day. I think maybe the Coronus Legion can shut them down. Some of them are being caught here on the Mummikill Corpse. So they're almost through. I think they're going to get through. Coronus leads in a unit of 65 here. Wardens of the North down to 9, still fighting.
Tidings. The enemy general lies dead.
Okay, Elam Hammerguard taking out Trump's general. Where is the Trump's general? Is he over here? I don't think so. I don't see any Hammerguard over here. Oh, he's over here. Nazgul High's got 1 unit left. To 94, the balance of power favouring the defenders at the moment.
Runs. It's time to press the attack.
95 to 94. So to get their marksmen being brought up, do they have ammunition? No, they've used up all their ammo. They are okay fighters, I will say. Imperial Riders, what could they be shooting at? I think they're shooting at the Royal Court.
For the moment, the fortune of battle goes our way. Let's pray it remains as such.
Okay, 96 to 94. Okay, Ruin's pretty much been defeated here. And I think we have a defender's victory. We've got some Imperial champions to mop up. And all Grey Guards got into them though. They're wavering. Become the Harbingers of Casimir. Doesn't look like the attackers have any real strength left. They've got some, well, mid to low tier troops left. And we've got some elite troops coming in now from the defending side. And mid to high tier troops left for them, so yeah, I think this is over. 96 to 95, still very close though. Coronus Legion laid up.
cowardly foe.
I think there was a runic general there.
It's time to
Living
press
Saint.
attack. Be awed by the victory we have won here today.
That's it. So, congratulations to Torrez, High King Gil-galad, and Blue Ranger. Every defender got at least over 3,000 kills. 2 of them almost got 4,000 each. High King Gil-galad was well on his way, so Torrez 3,911 kills. High King Gil-galad 2,556. Blue Ranger 4,437. Living St. Clicks 1,231. Beasticon 916. The Trumpster 1267. Firewolf 928 and Uranger 01 on 1497. So good kill counts there for all players. Defenders did exceptionally well. Looking at the kill count there, Evelyn Hammerguard 96, Glade Masters 123, Mukindi Pikes 194, 127. Evelyn Infantry, all units almost got 100 kills each. 115, 135, 83. Evelyn Vanguard, this is really good. 227, 340, 347. Mukindi Bows 257 and 295. I never see the Vanguard do that well. We got some Evelyn Marksman as well. 191, 143, 200 and 234. Nandor Vanguard 148, 192, 206, 258. So I rate the unit performances there from excellent to, well, outstanding really. They did really well across the board. Same would be the same story for both the other defenders as well, especially for Blue Ranger. So that was a great battle, great defense guys, well done. Good kill counts all around. Thank you to Torrez for sending in the replay. This is Scouts of Entertainment signing off. Catch you guys in the next one.